Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 1979 AL replay game of the day. My name is your Sports Time Machine, and I bring you today's game on April 17th, 1979. Just to let you know, we'll keep bringing this up on a regular basis. The National League Stratomatic Cards and Dice replay can be found on Chris Stratomatic Delaware's channel, where he does all his stuff, cards and dice, for this season. I'll be following along, playing the AL replay. I have my first ever stats replay on my channel on demand. Go on there and watch that. Today's game is the last game of a 7-game day, April 17th, 79, between the Brewers and Red Sox, two of the hottest teams in the AL East. Let's go over the standings and some stats that we have going on here so far. So far on the stats so far, the Brewers come in with the best record in the AL East, 7-1. That's actually best record in baseball. Boston's 5-2, right behind them, 1.5 games back. On the games of the day so far, let's go over what we've seen so far. It's been a fun day so far what I played. The Orioles and Yankees played. Orioles beat the Yankees 7-3, so the Yankees keep sliding. What makes this Yankee team so difficult now to watch is they don't have Mickey Rivers. They lost him because I'm playing as stock replay. So since he ended the season with the Rangers, he stays on the Rangers for the entire year. So that's a very tough loss for this Yankee team to have. Makes their defense a lot worse. Twins beat the Angels 4-1. Erickson won. Tanana lost. Gary Surm got the loss. Akins with his first home run. And a wild affair up in Toronto. White Sox beat Toronto 9-6. It went 12 innings. Finally, in the 10th inning, the White Sox scored 2, but Toronto came back with 2. Then the White Sox came back with 3 of their own in the 12th. Home runs were by Nahada Rodney, his second, Mayberry his first, Roy Howell was first, and Otto led first. If that couldn't be done, the Royals-Tiger game was even more insane, as this one went 13 innings. Tigers over the Royals 10-9. Royals out-hit them 17-13 in hits. Tigers had 2 errors. Aurelio Lopez had the win in relief. Al Hrabosky took the loss. Home runs by Wilson, Brett, Staub, and Walkenfuss, I believe, had a game-tying grand slam in the 9th off Hrabosky, because they were trailing at that point by 4 runs, and then the Tigers scored 4 in the 9th. Again, wild game. Then the Rangers defeated the Indians 10-4. Winner Matic, loser Barker, home run Big John Ellis. A's defeated the Mariners 4-3. Keogh with the win, Honeycutt with the loss. Heverlo saved. Jeff Newman's first home run. That's a big win for the Athletics. That's a fun team. You're looking at Ricky Henderson playing the bulk of the year if he's able to stay in. Again, we are enforcing injuries in this, and there's no transaction, so the Thurman Munson Canton trip does not happen on August 2nd, 1979. If he stays healthy, he will play the entire year. Here are your starting lineups for both teams. Let's get this started. First of all, for the visiting Brewers, it will be Paul Mauter gets to start. He'll be at second leading off, followed by Robin Yount, Cecil Cooper at first. The MVP, Sexto Lascano in right. We'll talk more about him. Ben Ogilvy in left. Gorman Thomas in center. And Sal Bando in right. Dick Davis is your DH. And Charlie Moore is your catcher. And on the mound for the Brewers will be Moose Haas. We're also going to do is have the computer coach both teams today. Will be dice mode and minimal play-by-play, so I can be able to read that. That'll be good. And now here is your Brewer defense. Here's your Red Sox defensively. Rice in left, Lynn in center, Evans in right, Hobson at third, Burleson at short, Remy at second, Yastrzemski at first. Behind the plate is Allenson, and on the mound is Steve Renko. Steve Renko on the year, no record, 2.0 ERA, 9 innings of work, 9 hits. Pitched pretty well so far, but for Boston so far. So Molitor will lead off. Let's play ball here in Boston. Two of the top teams in this AL 79 replay going at it right here on the channel. Allenson sets. Renko looks in, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 2-9 ground ball to short. Burleson's got it, picks it up, and throws them out to Yastrzemski for out number 1. Here is Robin Yount hitting 147. Hasn't found the groove so far. 2 doubles and 3 RBIs, hitting 147. Allenson behind the plate, sets the target. Renko gets the sign, and here's the pitch. That'll be a 2-6, popped up to second. Remy's there, makes the catch for the second out. And now here's Cecil Cooper, 382. Good start so far. 4 doubles, 2 homers, 7 runs batted in. Allenson sets the target. Renko looks in, and the windup to Cooper. That's a 5-5. Ground ball to second. Remy got it. Throws it to first, and the Brewers are out in the first. 3 up, 3 down. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Brewers, nothing, and the Red Sox, nothing. Here we go. Bottom of the first here in the Fens. For the Brewers, Ogilvy in left, Thomas in center, Lascano in right. Bando at third, Yount at short, Mulder at second, Cooper at first. More behind the plate. On the mound is Moose Haas. No record, 1.29 ERA. 7 innings of work, 5 hits, and 5 strikeouts. Red Sox lineup will be Remy, Burleson, Lynn, followed by Rice, Yastrzemski, Evans, then Fisk, who's your DH, Allenson, and Hobson. Here's Remy hitting 259, no homers and 1 RBI. Moore sets the target. Here's the pitch by Haas. And that's a 1-9 base hit for Jerry Remy. So Remy's on with a base hit. First hit for Boston. So now the Brewers will bring the corners in looking for a bunt from Burleson. He's hitting 323, 3 runs by the end. 31 at-bats only so far. Moore sets the target. Haas from the stretch gets the sign. Let's see what they do. Here's the pitch to Burleson. 5-4, fly ball center field. Thomas is there, makes the catch. Remy holds. Here is Freddie Lynn, 296, 1 homer, 6 RBIs. Slow start so far. This is a great year Lynn's going to have. He's going to he'll eventually heat up against a right-handed pitching. Boy, is he going to heat up in a hurry. Moore sets the target. Haas looks in from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Lynn. 5-6, pop up to second. Mulder there makes the catch for a second out. So 2 outs. Here's Jim Ed Rice hitting 333, 2 homers and 8 RBIs. Another fantastic year for Rice. 39 homers, 130 ribbies, 325 average. Could have gone back-to-back MVPs in 78, 79. I'm sure Rice was probably top 5. Moore sets the target. Toss from the stretch. Remy take the lead. Here's the pitch to Rice. 2-5 is a base hit. Remy will stop at second. 2 on and 2 outs. And here come the Sox. They got 2 hits here in the first. And here's Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski struggling. 185, no homers, 2 RBIs. He's been in the lineup mostly against right-handed pitching. Moore sets the target. Haas from the stretch. 2 on, 2 out. There's a pitch from Haas. And that's going to be a 4. That's a base hit for Yastrzemski. Now driving 1. Remy will score. Rice will go first to third. And the Red Sox lead 1-0. So now here is Dwight Evans hitting 333. 2 doubles, 2 triples, 3 homers, 8 RBIs. A solid start for Dwight. And now with the Red Sox up 1-0. 3 hits in the inning. Moore sets the target. Haas working from the stretch. Gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Evans. 2-9, struck him out. And Moose Haas finally gets out of the first inning. Through 1, it's 1-0 Boston. Top of the second inning here in the Fens between the Brewers and the Red Sox. Let's get going here. And now here's Sexto Lascano. He's hitting 400, 6 doubles, a triple, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. He is an absolutely filthy hitter versus left-handed pitching. This does not bode well for Steve Renko. He's got to be careful in this situation or he's going to get hit hard and often. So here is Lascano. Renko sets in, gets the sign. Allenson puts it up. Renko with the windup. Here's the pitch. And that's a 3-5 and a walk. Lascano still gets on base against a righty. He's on again. And here's Benjamin Ogilvy, 333, 1 homer, 9 RBIs. Former Red Sox back in 72. Allenson sets the target. Renko to right-hander. Lascano takes the lead off. Here's the pitch to Ogilvy. And the pitch. Ground ball to first. That's Cooper. This could be Yastrzemski. Only play he's going to have the first. Lascano will take second. Runner on second for 1 out. Here's Gorman Thomas hitting 207. 2 doubles, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Allenson goes out and talks to Renko a little bit, gets back behind the plate, sets up the signs. Renko from the stretch. Lascano taking a good lead off second. Here's the pitch to Thomas. 6-8, and that's a line drive to deep left field. That's way back as Rice looks up, and it's on the screen. Gone. Gorman Thomas. That's his third home run of the year, and the big Brewer crew lead 2-1. So Gorman Thomas hits home, and he gets the high fives from Lascano, and this big Brewer team leads 2-1. Dangerous Brewer team that can really smack the ball around. And here is the veteran leadership of Sal Bando hitting 167, a double home run, 5 RBIs. So now Renko, a little bit of trouble. 2-1 Milwaukee, top of the second, first inning. Allenson sets the target. Renko from the windup. Here's the pitch to Bando. 1-9 and walks him. So Renko continues to struggle a little bit. Here is the designated hitter, Dick Davis. 290, 2 homers, 8 RBIs. Definitely Davis, a guy who hits righties well this season. Allenson sets in, puts down the target. Renko working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Davis. 5, that's a line drive base hit for Davis. Bando will stop at second. Brewers got 2 men on and 1 man out. And here come the Brew crew here in the second. Here's the catcher, Charlie Moore, hitting 393, 28 at-bats, 2 RBIs. This Brewer team has been really cooking on the offense. Allenson sets the target. Renko from the stretch looks in, 2 on and 1 out. And here's the pitch, 2-10 double play ball. He hits it to third, back to second, over to first, double play. 5, 4, and 3. So round the horn double play gets Milwaukee out of this one. They score 2 on a Gorman Thomas home run. It's 2-1 Milwaukee. Last a second here in Boston. So far, Brewers playing well, 7-1 on the year. Red Sox right behind them at 5-2. This is the AL replay of 1979. You want to see the senior circuit, you would go to Chris Strat Delaware's channel, where his games are on there. He will post box scores, and then he'll post stat shows, and sometimes has games up. So here's Moore, sets the target. Haas from the windup. Here's the pitch to Fisk, and that's a 4. That's a base hit. So a base hit for Fisk. Run first, nobody out. Fisk still having problems with the elbow, so he's able to hit but not really throw. So Fisk is on. He's an important figure in this Red Sox lineup. Gary Allenson, the batter, 296, 5 RBIs, been the starting catcher so far. Moore sets in the target. Haas working from the stretch. This could be a high-scoring game here in Boston. Here's the pitch to Allenson. 3-6 double play ball. That's Yount, the Molitor to Cooper. He returns the favor, double play, 6-4-3. So 2 outs. Here's Butch Hobson, 346, 1 home run, 5 RBIs. Boy, he had a good year. Defensively, he has issues, but boy, get him in this lineup. Never know what he can do offensively. Moore sets in the target. Moose Haas from the windup. Here's the pitch to Hobson. 2-5 ground ball to third. Easy play for Bando. Throws it across the diamond, and that's all for the Red Sox. We play 2, and it's 2-1 Red Sox, 2-1 Brewers. We head to the third, top of the third, heading to Fenway. And now it will be Paul Molitor. Molitor's 0 for 1, ground outs first time up. And computer playing both ends of the ball, kind of doing the out Red Sox fan, watching and just playing the game along and calling the game from the broadcast booth. Allenson sets the target. Renko looks in. Here's the pitch to Molly. 1-10 single to left field for Molitor. So Molitor's on with a base hit. He's got great speed. He's a young-looking hitter. Could play multiple positions. And now here is Robin Yount, 143. He popped up his first time up. That was base hit number 3 for the Brewers. Allenson sets the target. Renko from the stretch. Molitor taking a healthy lead. Here comes the pitch, and they're going to steal Molitor, and he does. He goes to second with the stolen base. So Molitor got that one off Allenson probably. Renko was a +2, didn't help him. So now Molitor at second with nobody out, and here's Robin Yount. Yount, tough hitter. Allenson behind the plate, sets the target. Renko from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That'll be a 3-9. That's a popped up again. That's Remy makes the catch. Molitor holds. Now here's Cooper. This is a dangerous spot. He's got 4 doubles, 2 homers, 7 ribbies, 35 at bats. He's having a great start of the season. Lefty up with the righty Lascano on base. A dangerous middle part of this lineup this Brewers team has. Allenson sets in. Renko from the stretch. Runner on second and one out. Here's the pitch to Cooper. That's a 2-9. Ground ball to shorts in front of him. Martyr has to hold. Burleson's got it. Throws a strike. Yastrzemski. 4 out number 2. Here is Sexto Lascano. He walked his first time up. Ogilvy, the left-hander, on deck. Allenson sets the target. Renko now working from the stretch. Martyr taking a secondary lead off. Renko looks in from the stretch. Now gets to the set. Here's the pitch to Lascano. And that's going to be a 2. That's another drive to deep left field. Back goes Rice. Looks up, gone. Oh, that's between the Sports Authority and the Volvo sign. Halfway up the seats, and the Brewers lead it 4-1. So the Brewers just tack on 2 more, and we talked about Lascano's year so far, and he does it a lot versus lefties. You saw how he mashed one versus a righty. Brewers now lead it 4-1. And oh boy, the Red Sox bullpen may have to start getting loose in a hurry. So now here's Allenson. He goes out, maybe gets Renko going. You can see the Red Sox bullpen kind of hurrying up a little bit there, getting off jackets. Allenson sets the target. Renko from the stretch. 2 outs, 4-1 Brewers. Pitch to Ogilvy's a pop straight up. That is second baseman Remy makes the catch. But the Brewers score 2 more. We go to the bottom of the third. Brewers 4, Red Sox 1. So now we go to the bottom of the third. Brewers lead by 3. Here's Remy, followed by Burleson and Lynn. Moore sets the target. Haas with the windup. Here's the pitch to Remy. 3-12 and walked him. So Remy's on for the second time. And now here's Burleson. Red Sox middle of the lineup, definitely not shabby. Talking about still a lot of potency with Lynn, Rice, Yastrzemski, and Evans and Fisk. So for Moore sets the target. Haas has to try to get out of this here. He does not want to. We don't want to do when the Brewers scored 2 in that third inning. They put up a crooked one. Then what does Moose Haas do? He walks the leadoff batter. It happened last night in the Field of Dreams game, if you remember. And then what followed was a Tim Anderson walk-off to win the game. So you don't want to end up starting a team off by getting a crooked number and then coming back and walking the leadoff hitter. Usually does not bode well. Burleson 0 for 1, flied out his first time up. Moore sets the target. Haas from the stretch. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's the pitch to Burleson. 3-4, pop the third. Bando is there and makes the catch. 1 out in the third. Here is Freddie Lynn. Lynn so far popped up. He's been slow getting his kicks in, but boy, you can tell his swing's getting there. Moore sets in target. Haas from the stretch. Here it is from the set. The pitch to Lynn. 4-10, fly ball right field, not deep enough. Lascano is there, makes the catch. That's a deep right field there in Fenway. If you hit it anywhere in right field, it's going to go to the land of darkness out there unless you really put a charge into it. 2 outs, runner on first. And here's Jim Ed Rice. Rice singled his first time up. Moore sets in the target. Haas from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 5-9 ground ball to short. That's Youts, a 2. Tough play. Throws it away. Past Cooper. Remy will go to third. Rice in the second. It's second and third for the Sox. So a big time play right there. I'm going to do one more thing, I think. I'm going to look up my codes here, and I think I'm going to switch Austin to a better picture because I don't like how it's set up. So give me a second. We're going to switch it. So we're going to switch to picture 287 in my book. So hang on, folks. Don't move. We're going to do an earthquake, move the stadium around, change what it looks like, but we'll be right back. Give me 1 second. And Yastrzemski comes up with 2 men on. So 287, go ahead and switch that. Better picture, here we go. And it's a natural Fenway Park without the seats up in left field. A little bit better. You can actually see the way it looks. That's good. So Yastrzemski comes up, second and third, 2 outs, 4-1 Milwaukee. Yastrzemski now the tying runner. Everything at this point is unearned. Moore sets the target. Haas from the stretch. 2 on, 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Yaz. 5-8 pop the second. That's Modern makes the catch. And the Red Sox strand 2. We played 3. It's 4-1 Milwaukee. So now we go into the 4th inning. Thomas followed by Bando and Davis. Thomas, a long home run his last time up. Allenson sets the target. Steve Renko still on the mound. Here's the pitch to Gorman. 5-4 ground ball to third. That's Hobson. This could be a problem. He gets to it and throws in the dark past Yastrzemski. That's an E5 on Hobson. Again, his elbow just is not able to make that throw right now. That's all they have, so they're playing him out there. Another error for Thomas. So that's the first error of the ball game for Boston. Here's Bando. Allenson sets the target. Renko now working from the stretch. Run first, nobody out. Here's the pitch, and Thomas goes to second base. How about that? So let's see what that was. That was a hit and run result. So it's a ground ball to second. Remy's got it. Throws the first, and Thomas will move over. So Thomas on at second, one man out. Here's Dick Davis. Singled his first time up. Both teams with 4 hits. Milwaukee leads 4-1. Allenson sets in the target. Renko from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Davis. 2-6, 5 ball to center. Lynn is there, makes the catch. That's 2 outs here in the 4th. Here is Charlie Moore. Moore grounded out into a double play his last time up. Big out for Renko to keep this at a 3-run lead. Allenson sets in, puts down the target. Renko from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Charlie Moore, and that is a line drive and a base hit for Charlie Moore. That's at least a double. That will score Thomas, and it's 5-1 Brewers. So again, the Brewers just adding it on here. 5-1 Milwaukee, 2 outs in the 4th. And there's Paul Molitor. So Renko really kind of being lit up here. Brewers are not, they have 5 hits and they're all really hit hard. Allenson sets the target. Renko from the stretch now. Moore on that second with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Molitor. 1-8 and a base hit right field. That will score him. That's a great jump off the secondary lead from Moore. He'll score. Molitor stops at first. And boy, Milwaukee for the 3rd straight inning has a 2 spot. Brewers lead 6-1, and boy, that Boston bullpen really scurrying right now. It's 6-1 Brewers, 2 outs here in the 4th. Allenson sets in the target. This Brewer team is just looking like Mash City right now. Renko from the stretch, Molitor at first, and Molitor will go to second and steal second. Oh, the Brewers taking every chance they can get, and you can hear the Boo Birds here in Fenway. 6-1 Milwaukee, 2 outs here in the 4th. Allenson puts down the target. Renko just having his problems out there. Here's the pitch to Yount. 5-4, ground ball to third. That's Hobson. Tough play for him. He's not going to get it. He kind of lazy. Picks up and throws it away from Yastrzemski. Molitor scores, and that will send Yount to second on the E5. Second error of the ball game from Hobson, and it's gone bad the worst. Milwaukee leads 7-1, and that'll be all for Steve Renko. Let's see who'll come out for him. Cooper to bat. New pitcher for the Sox will be Finch. So Boston goes to their basically their low end of their other guys right now. They're thinking it might be over, so Finch is going to come in trying to give him innings. But boy, his card does not look good, that's for sure. Allenson sets the target. Finch is a right-hander. Here's the pitch to Cooper, and that's a 2-4, 5-ball right field. Evans gets it, makes the catch, and we play 3.5 here in Boston. It's Milwaukee 7 and Boston 1. Holy cow. So now, bottom of the 4th, Boston needs some catching up to do, and it'll be Evans, followed by Fisk and Allenson. Charlie Haas still on the mound, giving a 6-run lead. Let's look at Chuck Rainey's numbers. Steve Renko's numbers. He deserved better. 3 2/3, 7 hits, 7 runs, only 4 were earned, and 2 walks, thanks to 2 errors by Hobson. But anyway you look at it, it's still 7-1 Brewers. Moore sets the target. Moose Haas with the windup. Here's the pitch to Evans. 5-5, 5-ball right field. Lascano is there, makes the catch. Haas is really good against right-handed pitching. Red Sox have 1, 2, 3 lefties in the lineup. That may not be enough. Haas is really difficult against righties. Here's Fisk. He has one of the Red Sox 4 hits. Moore sets the target. Haas with the windup. Here's the pitch to Fisk. 4-10, 5-ball center field. Thomas is there, makes the catch, and that's 2 outs. So now here's Allenson. Allenson's 0 for 1. Moore sets in, puts down the target. Haas with the big windup and pitches. 1-10 ground ball back to the mound. Haas got it, throws them out, and we played 4 here in Fenway. It's 7-1 Brewers. So 7-1 Milwaukee. We play here in the 5th. You hear a pin drop here in Fenway, unfortunately, as the Brewers have come in looking to really kind of get a tight hold of this American League East in this the first month of the season. Allenson sets in the target. Finch still in for Boston. Here's the pitch to Lascano. 6-8 line drive, third base. Hobson's there for that one, first out. Here's Ben Ogilvy. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out and popped up. Allenson puts in the targets, puts down the signs. Finch with the big windup and pitch to Ogilvy. 6-10, 5-ball left field. Rice is there, makes the catch. 2 outs in the 5th. Here's Gorman Thomas, 1 for 2 home run. He had the big home run back in the 2nd inning. Allenson sets the target. Finch with the long windup and deals. 3-8 and walked him. So a 2-out walk to Gorman Thomas. And here's Sal Bando. Walked in the 2nd and grounded out in the 4th. Allenson puts in the target. Finch looks in from the windup. Here's the pitch to Bando. That's a line drive in the gap for a base hit. Thomas will go first to third. Bando has a single, and the Brewers again got 2 on and 2 outs here in the 5th. They score 2 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, and 3 in the 4th. Now here's Dick Davis. That's 8 hits for Milwaukee. Allenson sets in, puts down the target. The young right-hander Finch from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Davis. 6-7 fly ball right field. Evans there makes the catch, and Milwaukee does not score. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 7-1 Milwaukee. So now here's Hobson. He's getting his share of boos, followed by Remy and Burleson. Hobson 0 for 1 has made two critical throwing errors in this ball game. Moore sets the target. Haas with the windup. Here's the pitch to Hobson. 2-9 pop to short. Yount is there, calls everyone off, makes the catch. Here's Jerry Remy, 1 for 1, singled, walked, and scored. Moore puts down the target with the sign. Haas with the windup. Here's the pitch to Remy. 4-6, single again for Remy. Remy's 2 for 2. So the Red Sox, little Jerry Remy with a base hit. Here's shortstop Burleson. He's flied out and popped a big opportunity for Burleson. See if he can find something here. Moore sets in the target. You want to get Red Sox set up with their go-to guys up and then get the middle of this lineup to start hitting. Moore sets in. Haas now from the stretch. He gets set. Here's the pitch to Burleson, and that is a 6-11 ground ball to first. That's Cooper. 2-12, tough play. He turns it, goes to short, back to first, double play in the inning. 3-6-3. What a job by Cooper. So we go to 6-7-1 Milwaukee. Moore, Mulder, Yount, the bat here in the top of the 6th inning. So top of the 6th, Moore followed by Mulder and Yount. Allenson puts down the target, sets in. Finch still in the game for Boston. Here's the pitch to Moore, and that's a line drive caught by Burleson, out number 1. Here's Mulder. He's 2 for 3. Grounded out in the 1st, single in the 3rd, and single in a run in the 4th. Allenson sets in the target. Finch with the long windup. Here's the pitch to Mulder. 4-6, pop the 3rd. Hobson calls everyone off. 2 outs in the 6th. Here's Yount. Finch has pitched some game coming out of this bullpen. So Yount the batter. Allenson puts down the target, wiggles the fingers. Finch with the big windup and pitch to Yount. 4-4 ground ball. Nice play by Yount. Throws him out, and that's it. So good job by Finch. Burleson over to Yastrzemski, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 7-1 Milwaukee. So far, Finch has come in with 2 1/3, 1 hit, and 1 walk. Very well done by this right-hander. Brewers lead by 6, though. We head to the 6th. So now here's Lynn, Rice, Yastrzemski, lefty, right, left against Haas. Moore sets in. Lynn so far has a popped up and flied out. Haas with the windup. Here's the pitch to Lynn. 5-5, 5-ball center field. Thomas is there. 1 out. And here's Jim Rice. Singled and reached on a 2-base error in the 3rd. He's 1 for 2. Moore sets in the target. Haas with the windup. Here's the pitch to Rice. 2-3, ground ball to 3rd. Bando's got it. Throws it across for the 2nd out. And here's Yastrzemski. 1 for 2. Singled and run back in the 1st and popped up back in the 3rd. Moore sets in, puts down the target. Haas with the windup. Here's the pitch to Yastrzemski. 3-9 ground ball to 2nd. Mulder's got it. Throws in the 1st. And we go to the 7th with the Brewers still holding. to a 7-1 lead. So now here's Cooper, followed by Loscano and Ogilvy. 1979 AL replay game. Again, the National League replay is on Chris Strat Delaware's channel, where he will have all those fun on there. So here's Cooper. He's 0 for 3. Allenson sets the target. Bill Campbell now in for the Red Sox. So Finch came out. Good job by Finch by keeping it where it's at. It's Campbell so far, no record. 27 ERA. He's given up 1 hit in his only outing. Campbell with the windup. Here's the pitch to Coop. 1-3 ground ball back to the mound. Campbell's got it. Goes in Yastrzemski, 1 out in the 7th. Here's Loscano, walked in the 2nd, homered in the 3rd, lined out in the 5th. Allenson sets in the target. Campbell with the windup. Here's the pitch. That's a 6-6 fly ball left field. Rice is there, makes the catch. 2 outs in the 7th. And here is Ben Ogilvy, 0 for 3 so far. Allenson sets down, puts in the target. Campbell with the long windup. And here's the pitch to Ogilvy. 2-9 fly ball. Oh, that's a single to center field for Ogilvy. So Ogilvy's on with 2 outs. And here is Gorman Thomas. He's hit a 2-run homer in the 2nd, reached on an error in the 4th, and walked in the 5th. Allenson sets the target. Campbell from the stretch with Ogilvy taking a lead off. Here's the pitch. 4-9. Ground ball to 3rd. There's Hobson. Oh, boy. Hold on. Here's the throw. Makes a nice play. Hobson gets this one. We go to the 7th stretch here in Boston. 7-1 Milwaukee. So 7-1 Brewers, last of the 7th. Brewers kind of Moose Haas is really taking the bull by the horns, literally, and has pitched an absolutely gem today. So here's Evans, followed by Fisk and Allenson. So far, Haas has gone 6 innings. Haas has gone 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout on the year. 13 innings, 10 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. So Haas has been extremely effective in this Brewer rotation. Moore sets in the target. Haas with the windup. Here's the pitch to Evans. 3-5 fly ball center field. Thomas is there, makes the catch. 1 out in the 7th. So here's Fisk. He's 0 for 2. Singled in the 2nd and flied out in the 4th. Moore sets in the target. Haas with the windup. Here's the pitch to Fisk. And that is a line drive base hit for Fisk. 1 out hit. So now here is Allenson. He's 0 for 2. Moore sets in the target, puts down the sign. Haas from the stretch, runner on first and 1 out. Here's the pitch to Allenson, and that's a line drive in the gap for a base hit. Fisk will go 1st to 3rd. Red Sox have 1st and 3rd, 1 out, and here come the Sox in the 7th. Haas may be on the verge of being out of this game. Let's look at it. And then the Brewers have to piece it together. The bullpen, Haas is a 7. Another hit or walk will knock him out. So here's Hobson. Let's see if Butch can do something offensively after making a couple errors. If you get a big hit here, knock out Haas, it forces the Brewers to go inside that bullpen of theirs. And if we look inside the numbers on the Brewer bullpen, they got a couple decent guys in there. But the question is, who can they trust when the game's on the line? So here we go. Hobson, the batter. Moore sets in the target. Haas from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Hobson. 5-8 line drive. The Cooper makes a nice catch, and there's 2 outs. And now here's Remy. He's been a little pain so far for the Red Sox. He has singled twice and walked. He's 2 for 2. 1st and 3rd, 2 outs. Red Sox down 6. They need a big hit here. Moore sets in the target, puts down the sign. Haas from the stretch looks back at Allenson and Fisk. Neither one has good speed. Here is the pitch to Remy. Remy, 3-7 fly ball to center. Thomas is there, makes the catch, and Haas has escaped in pitch 7. It's 7-1 Brewers. We head to the 8th. So 7 Brewers, we head to the 8th. And it's going to be Bando followed by Davis and Moore against Caldwell. Bill Campbell. Allenson sets the target. Campbell with the windup. Here's the pitch to Bando. 2-4 ground ball to short. Burleson's got it. Throws to first out in the 8th. Here's Dick Davis. 1 for 3 so far. Allenson puts in the target. Bill Campbell with the windup. Here's the pitch to Davis. 4-9 base hit for Davis. 1 out base hit. Here's Charlie Moore. 1 for 3 with the double. Allenson sets and puts down the target and wiggles the sign for him. Campbell now working from the stretch. There's a pitch to Moore, and that's a 6-6 fly ball left field. Rice is there, makes the catch. 2 outs in the 8th. Here's Mahler, 2 for 4. He grounded out in the 1st, singled in the 3rd, run scoring single in the 4th, and popped up in the 6th. Allenson sets in. Campbell from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Mahler. 2-3, popped up the 3rd. Hobson's there, makes the catch. We go to the last of the 8th. It's 7-1 Milwaukee, and they pulled Moose Haas out of the game. So Paul Mitchell, not a hair product, 1-0, 1 save. He's been in 3 innings and 3 hits. Not a great pitcher. We'll see how they use him here. The good slider fastball against righties. Will struggle against lefties. He'll pitch to Burleson, Lynn, Rice here in the home 8th. Let's see if the Brewer bullpen can hold on. Moore sets in the target. Mitchell looks in. Here's the windup to Burleson. 4-5. That is going to be a line drive, and Youts right there went away. Here's Fred Lynn, 0 for 3. Flied out twice and popped out once. Moore sets the target. Mitchell, the windup. Here's the pitch to Lynn. 2-11 ground ball back to the mound. Mitchell's got it. Goes to Cooper for 2 outs in the 8th. Jim Rice, so far, has singled, reached on a 2-base error and grounded out. 2 outs in the 8th. Moore sets in the target, puts down the numbers. Mitchell with the windup. Here's the pitch to Rice. 4-7, a base hit for Rice. So Rice has his 3rd hit. So now the Red Sox have a 2-out base hit. Here's Yastrzemski. This is where Mitchell kind of struggles against lefties here. Only lefty out of a bunch here. Moore sets in the target. Mitchell from the stretch. Mitchell doesn't hold runners on well. Red Sox don't run as a team. Here's a pitch to Yaz. That's a 2-4 ground ball to 3rd. Easy play for Banda. Goes to 1st, and we go to the 9th. Brewers lead by 6, 7-1. So top of the 9th coming up. Red Sox just kind of doing their own thing here, playing extremely well. Here's Yao, followed by Cooper and Lascano. Allenson sets in the target. Campbell looking to finish things for the Red Sox after a poor stop by Steve Renko. Finch came in, pitched great, and Caldwell's came in and pitched really good too, just to get in the innings. Allenson sets in the target. Campbell with the windup. Here's the pitch to Yount. 6-7 fly ball to center. Lynn's there, makes the catch. Here's Cooper. He's 0 for 4. They're winning 7-1, and Cooper has not got a hit so far. 3 ground outs and a fly out. Allenson sets in the target. Campbell, the windup. Here's the pitch. That's a 2-10 single for Cooper. His first hit of the ball game. The Brewers 11th. Here's Lascano, 1 for 3. Homer back in the 3rd. Walked in the 2nd. Allenson sets the target. Campbell from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Sexto. 1-7 and struck him out. Good slider by Campbell. 2 outs in the 9th. And now here's Ogilvy. 1 for 4. Singled back in the 7th off Campbell. Allenson sets in, puts down the sign. Campbell working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Ogilvy. 2-9 ball to right field. That's an easy play. Let's go to the bottom of the 9th. Milwaukee leads by 6, 7-1. We'll see what the Red Sox can do. Can they have a rally in their bones? Evans, Fisk, and Allenson against Paul Mitchell. Moore sets down in the target zone. Mitchell looks in. Here's the pitch to Evans. And that's a 1-9 base hit Evans. So Boston starts off with a leadoff knock. Here's Fisk. He's 2 for 3. 32 at-bats, 3 doubles, 8 RBIs. Fisk having a really good start so far. Moore sets the target. Mitchell from the stretch. Runner on first and nobody out. Pitch to Fisk. 6-9 struck him out. First out, Fisk down on strikes. So now here's Gary Allenson, 1 for 3. He's hitting well, a double, 5 RBIs, hitting 300. Moore sets in the target. Mitchell from the stretch, runner on first and 1 out, and they'll go with Bob Watson. They're going off the bench with one of their better hitters, and Watson's only had 1 at bat so far, and he's gotten a knock, so he's 1 for 1. Moore sets in. Here comes the iconic Watson. He's a veteran off the bench playing first base. Moore sets the target. Mitchell from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a base hit for Watson. He's got 2 hits and 2 at-bats. So now the Red Sox with 2 on and 1 out. Here is Hobson. He's 0 for 3. And he's hitting 310, 29 at-bats, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Moore sets the target. Mitchell looks in from the stretch. 2 on, 1 out. They need to stay out of the double play. Struck him out. That's 2 strikeouts in the ninth. And here's Remy. Remy's 2 for 3, a run scored. Let's see if Remy can extend the inning. Moore sets in the target, puts down the sign. Mitchell looks in. Here's the pitch to Remdog. 1 for ground ball to second. Muller's got it. Goes to first, and that's your game. Nice job by Moose Haas. Good 2 innings from Paul Mitchell. And the Milwaukee Brewers have defeated the Boston Red Sox by the score of 7-1. The Brewers will go to 8-1. The Red Sox will drop to 5-3. Winning pitcher was Haas. Goes 7 innings, 7 hits, 1 run was earned. Gave up 1 walk, 1 strikeout. His ERA actually goes to 1.29 after the win. Renko went 3 2/3, 7 hits, 7 runs, 4 were earned, 2 walks. Finch did a good 2 1/3 innings, and Campbell gave a nice 3 innings of 3-hit ball. Home runs by Lascano and Thomas. RBIs by Mulder, had his 3rd RBI. Lascano had his 9th. Thomas his 6th. Moore his 3rd. Yastrzemski his 3rd. Big hitting moments of the ball game. The only guys with multiple hits: Mulder 2 for 5, 2 runs scored and an RBI, and Dick Davis went 2 for 4. Lascano 1 for 4, 2 runs scored and 2 ribbies. Thomas 1 for 3, 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs. For the Red Sox, the only RBI was by Yastrzemski, 1 for 4. With that RBI, Red Sox had 3 guys with multiple hits. Remy 2 for 4, Rice was 2 for 4, and Fisk was 2 for 4. The final line score: Milwaukee 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. Boston 1 run, 10 hits, and 2 errors. The final score: Milwaukee 7 and Boston 1. Thank you, folks. I appreciate your time here on the channel for 1979 replay game. Final score is 7-1 favor of the Brewers.